My name is Derek, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a topic that was brought up in a comment, and we're going to be talking about things to avoid on eBay. Now, the worst thing that has possibly happened to me on eBay actually just happened this week. This morning, I got off the phone with eBay. Basically, what had happened is I sold a pair of shoes to a buyer, sent the shoes, paid for insurance, paid for signature requests for confirmation. All of a sudden, I get a negative feedback from this guy. Now, I'd sent this guy multiple messages, hadn't heard from him, and it was just terrible communication on his part. But anyway, so I go into my negative feedback, and it's, oh, there's a negative feedback. This is about 2 weeks ago. And so I sent him a message right away, and I said, hey, your shoes are on their way. Here's a tracking number. I don't know why you haven't checked that. And then, just a real nice message, customer friendly. Wasn't really mad at him, just trying to ask for an explanation. Anyways, fast forward. Now, this is 2 weeks later. He has signed for the shoes, so they have been delivered to him. He has received them. Although he still had left me a negative feedback. And he destroyed my ratings. Now, this is problematic because I'm trying to be a top-rated seller and a power seller. Well, now both of those are stripped from me. Regardless, it's been a rough morning, but it's all good. We're gonna make it through. Anyway, so I call eBay today, and I said, "Hey, this is the situation." Explain to them the whole situation, and both customer service representatives that I talked to said, "Yeah, you know what? You are in the right. This person wrongly left you negative feedback." He wrongly left you negative ratings, and now that's affecting your power seller or top-rated seller ratings. But there's nothing we can do about it, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I said, well, why? And they said the only time that they will remove negative feedback is if the buyer leaves profanity or if the seller wins a case. Now, obviously, I can't open a case on this guy because he's already received his shoes. He wasn't profane in his feedback, so according to eBay, they can't remove it. Even though now my account is literally back down to the bottom, and I have to work it back up. Very frustrating. So what I did was I contacted eBay and I said, hey, give me this guy's number. So they sent me his number, called the number, doesn't work, doesn't go through. So I've been sending my current idea is to send this guy a message every single day until he responds. But basically, the best I can do right now is respond to the negative rating or the negative feedback saying, this guy never responded, blah, 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 blah. I think this is the worst thing that's happened to me on eBay. I've never run across anything this bad. The best way to avoid this is, well, I guess the best way is to try to communicate with your buyers, but it's tough if they can't communicate, if they're not communicating with you. I've never run across anything like this, so hopefully this guy responds and he's, comes back. He's kind of a newer eBay user, so hopefully this guy comes back and he's like, hey man, I'm new to eBay, sorry I didn't realize blah 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 blah. That's the best case scenario. We're staying positive because, what else can you do but get down on yourself, beat up about it? It's all right. We're moving on. So what else I wanted to share about was I'll keep you guys updated with how that goes too. It's gonna be a journey, but it'll be fun. So next thing I want to talk about is PayPal chargeback scams. Now, I almost got scammed out of $100. I was selling it was an Instagram account that I had built up the followers, and I sold it for $100 to a guy on eBay, and sent him the password and all that. Technically, I think this is against the terms, but whatever. I sent him the username and the password in the mail. I don't know if it's against the terms or not, but anyways, eBay didn't do anything about it. So this guy says, "Hey, send me the account info." Send it to him. He takes charge of the account. I lose the password to the account. 5 days later, he tries to tell PayPal that his credit card got illegally charged, or illegally charged. Now PayPal automatically refunded him the money, and I was out of $100 and an Instagram account that was worth $100. Now at the time I was like, whatever. So in the dispute center in PayPal, I listed all the terms. I took screenshots of the messages that he sent me saying that he received the account and that he was happy to pay for it. And I sent them the terms that the buyer agreed on when he was purchasing the item as listed in my eBay listing, and I'm going to get to those in a second. But basically what happened was I was out of $100 for like 2 months. Then PayPal finally got around to assessing the statement, the dispute, and finally gave me my money back. I was not expecting that money back, because usually if you charge PayPal or if somebody files a chargeback with PayPal, then you're just the seller gets screwed no matter what. The good thing is I had terms in my listing. I had taken a lot of screenshots of the conversations that we were having on eBay, and I had record of the sale on eBay. And so that helped me out a lot. It helped me get my money back in the end. So those are really the only 2 instances that I've just been screwed over on PayPal or on eBay. Unfortunately, one of those instances just happened. But I can say the thing that helped me the most was making a term statement in my listing and making that very clear. So usually when you put a terms statement in your listing, I put it in almost every listing, I think. This is usually what I state. So I state when the payment is expected. I also state that an unpaid items case will be opened if I don't receive payment in 4 days, which is like the generic time period. And then I say, I'm going to do the best that I possibly can, but you have to be willing to communicate with me too. If there are any issues, just send me a message. And I even put my phone number on there sometimes if it's like a higher end item. Like a lot of the shoes I sell are worth a lot of money, so I'll put my phone number on there. Hey, if there's an issue, just give me a call. We'll work it out. Because I do a lot of deals on like Craigslist and Instagram where I'm constantly talking to people on the phone and working deals and stuff. So I'm like, hey, if there's an issue, like I'm alright giving you my number, give me a call, we'll work everything out. I'm just willing to do the best I possibly can in my customer service to help you out. So as long as you make your terms very clear in your listing, usually you won't have any issues. I've sold I don't know how many articles of clothing, and in my terms I stated, hey, doesn't fit. If you don't like it for any possible reason, you can send it back to me. As long as you pay the shipping, you can send it back to me and I'll give you a full refund once the item is returned and it's guaranteed in original condition. And once it's returned to me, I'll give you a full refund. Like, no big deal. No, don't worry about it. I haven't had a single buyer return an item, and I think I've sold probably over 1,500 items. I haven't had a single return. So it's always good to say that you will return anything and make a no hassle guarantee, because this is very attractive to potential buyers, and usually they're not going to return anything because it's kind of a hassle for them, and it's a hassle for me. And usually if they're decently satisfied, they'll let you know. So that's really all I have for now. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. As always, leave a comment. Like and subscribe if this helped you out. I'm here to help you guys, so just send me a message or whatever it is. Hopefully I covered everything, and if this raises any more questions, just let me know. Alright, we are out for today.